Hello everyone, welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. My name is Bobby Joe and I'm with Homestead Resin. I'm very excited that you're here with me today. This channel is going to be about creativity and resin art, learning together and just enjoying the process no matter where you are on your journey. For today's project I'm going to be using the mold from Glitz and Glitter by Michelle, and we're going to be doing a bloom. So I'm really excited to see how this turns out. We're going to be using these alcohol inks today from Let's Resin in magenta and forest green, as well as the ocean white from Let's Resin for the petals. So, I'll be honest with you, this video is completely unplanned. I decided to literally at the last minute turn on the camera and start recording with some leftover resin from a previous project. It's tabletop resin by Bond Crafter. So this is as real as an impromptu as it gets. And my first video. I was not even able to locate my infrared thermometer to even check the temperature, but from experience I believe that the resin is definitely ready to go. So we're going to trust the process and dive right in. Okay, well, I've already said that I'm not an expert at blooms. I've had maybe 1 or 2 successful blooms so far, out of probably 50 that I've tried. This is the first time with the tabletop Bond Crafter resin. And here I see some specks of glitter, of course, in the mold yet. So I took a piece of packaging strapping tape and I'm just getting those little bits up before we start. Okay, thanks for being patient with me. Let's go ahead and get this decanted. This is an experiment anyway, right? So we'll see if it works. We're going to pour about half in each of these, maybe. If you hear my VOC machine running in the background, I do apologize if it is too loud. I have a pretty severe allergy to resin, and we're just figuring it out now. Just came out of the blue. I've been doing resin for about a year, and at about the 8-month mark, it showed its face, and it's very unfortunate. Pretty bad reaction to my face and arms and anything that's exposed. So I have 2 VOC machines, one on each side of me, and I have another purifying machine as well that's at my waist. So I am very overprotected, you would think. Okay, that's pretty thick. All right, let's get that decanted there. I'm praying it's to temperature. I believe it is, just by looking at it. But let's go ahead and lay some color down. I should have maybe chose 2 sets of colors, but I didn't. Wasn't prepared for that. Like I said, this was very impromptu because I was doing a top coat. I had extra that I wasn't planning on. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Right there is going to be a problem. Oh, maybe not. I should have waited a few more minutes before I dropped the color in, I suppose. But, oh well, live and learn. Okay, I'm going to mix up my white, and then we will see what we get. What we're going to do is we're going to put a few drops on the edge of my stick here, because, you know, as I learned, you can always add, but you can never take back. So since we're dealing with, ooh, that's a little bit much, I'm going to wipe just a little bit off, because that is a little bit too much. That's why I like to do it on the stick. That's why, so that we can not overdo it. So we're going to mix this up here, our white, and we're going to pipe this onto our blooms. Okay, that looks good. That's what I'm going to go with. See? Just slightly. Let's see. Actually, let me wait one moment. Let me wipe the stick off, and then we'll get a real good review here of, see, just barely makes it too opaque. And I like that. So that's what we're gonna go with. I still don't like the way that this bloom down here is, this petal is not filling in. I should have added a little bit more resin, but it's too late now. So we're just gonna have to see. It might be a fail, this one, because of this area right here. You know what else I could do? I can add a stick underneath the other side. Maybe that will help. This is my bag to the baggie to, oh, of course, I don't know if I really want to do that too much because I don't want to mess up my colors. All right, well, let's see if that helps anyway. At least a little. This is level, so I don't know what's going on with that, unless when they were moving we're changing around my resin room in here to make me comfortable. Somebody got it out of whack, but shouldn't be. Should be good to go. Scrape that really well. Get every last drop of it in there. I don't like the way that green is not spreading out for me enough. It's gonna twist this really well. We're not gonna cut that off till we're ready to use it. What we're going to do is add a little bit more green in here. Maybe add a little bit more purple too. Give it some more purple. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. We'll find out though soon enough, right? Okay. So we're gonna cut the ends off of our piping bag here. And we're gonna go around in circles. I don't want to, there's no bubbles. So we're gonna just go around in the ring here. Without touching the sides. And maybe we'll just go a few up here. And then the same thing over here. Yeah, this petal I know is not going to work out because of that hole right there that we have. That's going to mess that hole up. I already know it. But, oh well, can't do anything about it now. We'll just see what happens, right? Let me get a stick here to draw my points through. We're going to bring this in and straight up. And we're not touching the bottom. We're just very slightly going through the top layers. So we'll go in and then we'll go out. This is going to be a miracle if this one comes out at all, right? I already know it's probably not going to, but that's okay. If it does, this will be messed up right here on this petal. I already know that. And this is kind of looking blobby right here. So we'll get too much clumped up. But okay, folks, that's it. That's all there is for now. I'm going to get my lighter, not my torch. My torch that I have, see this is that's too strong for this little mold. This mold is like essentially brand new. I think this is the second time I've used it. And I definitely don't want to fuse my resin to the mold. So we're not going to use that torch. I am going to use a lighter to pop these bubbles, but I don't need to do that on air. I can do that afterwards because I don't want to keep you any longer. I have to go over to the other area and find my lighter. Anyway, this was very impromptu. So if I forgot anything, my apologies. This was definitely not a planned video. So thanks for coming in to see me today. I really appreciate it. Let's look at today's comment.
Here at Homestead Resin, it's a brand new day. Got my silicone molds and my glove in place. 2-part epoxy measure.
Okay, if you'd like a chance to win this piece, here's how you're going to enter. First, please just go ahead and hit that like button down below there. And then also subscribe to the channel, Homestead Resin with Bobby Joe. And then lastly, just leave me a comment, like maybe your favorite color or like what you'd like to see next, or maybe you just want to say hello. But just go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'll be choosing somebody who leaves me a comment in the section below. This is cured enough now that I want to put a back layer on. I wasn't going to put a back layer on this one because of the one petal that looked like it was not going to work. But you know what? It doesn't look bad. So I'm going to go ahead and go for it anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead with black on the back, and we'll put a back on it, a back coat on it, and then we'll see how it is. So right now I am using Let's Resin Black Epoxy Resin. This is a 1-to-1. So I'm going to mix, let's see, we're going to do 4 ounces. We'll do 2 of part A and 2 of part B. That's a 1-to-1 mixture. We're going to mix this for 3 to 5 minutes and see what we come up with in a few hours. They actually, looks like the extra resin that I had left over from top coating project worked out to be pretty good in this impromptu video here. So we're just mixing this, scrape the sides, and the bottom. And we're just going to mix this about 3 to 5 minutes and see what we come up with. I'm pretty excited that they turned out. I mean, maybe they didn't. I don't know. We won't know until we demold them, but I'll tell you, they look promising considering that some of it was guesswork and last minute. So see, you never know. Never waste resin. So this actually may work out. And I have a few molds here in case we have extra resin. I have this flower that's also from Glitz and Glitter Molds. It's a beautiful flower. You have to really make sure that you get the resin down in there though when you do it, that's for sure. And we have this this cute little bear. Isn't he adorable? I have so many of him already, but that's okay. So we'll keep him on the side here in case we have extra that we need to pour. So yeah, this is really working out to be great. I wanted to say thank you again for coming in to see me, and I do appreciate it. If you can for me, if you can like and subscribe and even leave me a comment, I would appreciate it. All comments are welcome and appreciated. Go ahead and subscribe. That would be wonderful. So I can continue to do what I love and continue to bring you experiments like this one out of the blue. You never know. I try to pour something every day. So it keeps me busy, you know. I like to stay busy. Isn't that black resin beautiful? I love black. Black and gold, black and red, black, red and gold, black, red and white. Oh, just love it. I did turn on my heating mat for the last 40 minutes maybe on only on medium to finish it up. It's cool now. It's not warm at all. But I will probably go ahead and turn it back on. Okay, we're going to pour this and see what we come up with. Wish me luck. I'll see how this goes. And then after this finishes curing, well, I'm going to have a lot left over. Looks like I will have a lot left over. So we will be able to do our friend there. The little bear. And we're going to get some of these bubbles out of here with my torch. Oh, I did not put this in the vacuum chamber to do that flower, which is going to be really risky. Let's use my alcohol here. Gets rid of spray. Use your alcohol, because I would never use a torch on this because it's a handmade mold. You don't want to torch your handmade molds. You paid too much money for them. You need to take very good care of them. And torching them would not be a good thing. Oh, nope, this one's gonna go over. We're gonna have to take some of that out. I should use a suction, a pipette, but I'm gonna get my silicone squeegee. That alcohol is what pushed it over because I broke that little bit of tension that we had holding it in there when I sprayed the alcohol, so that was not a good move on my part. Not at all. So I will have to clean this up, and I'm not going to pour this flour. I could pour the little bear guy, but I'm trying, because I didn't do the vacuum chamber. All right, well, let's go ahead and pour him. I should have sprayed him. I did not do that either. I'm gonna take a break here, and I'm just gonna get him in the little nooks and crannies there and hope for the best. This is, you know what, this whole pour has been a let's just hope for the best. Let's give it a shot and try it out. Let's do a little experiment. It's going to be a let's cross our fingers and hope it comes out okay. That's okay. Sometimes that's fun to do. All right, well, I'm going to go look for it, and I'm gonna let you go here for now, and I will check back with you as soon as this is all finished. I'll check back and finish it up, demold it, and I'll see you folks then for demolding. Bye-bye. See you in a few seconds. Hello, welcome back. I did not make it back quite in time, the time that I'd like to, but anyway, so it had to sit for a day. So I'm back in any case, and we're ready to demold this very impromptu video because I had leftover resin from a different project and decided to see if the blooms would work with the tabletop resin. And I had made these two. I had extras, so I did this little guy, and I had to demold this because I needed the mold earlier for another project. But you could see, look at how this came out, you guys. Check this out. Is that gorgeous? I hope you could see that. It's just so beautiful. Let me put it on a back of something white for you to see a little bit better. Let's grab this paper towel so you can see it a little bit better. But check this out. Look at that. Is that beautiful? I'm going to finish it up maybe with some gold highlight, but not a bubble in sight. None. Look at that. No bubbles. So make that into a magnet. We'll do some highlights with that. Let's go ahead and take this little guy out and see what we got with him. He is a little bit hard to demold. There we go. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, look at him. Is he adorable or what? He's so cute. I never did him in black before. I have him in so many colors, but he is adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's do some highlights on him too. He came out fabulous. No bubbles. Whoa, at all. Whoops, he's getting away on me. Anyway, okay, we'll highlight him. We'll get him all blinged out too. Or her. I don't know. We'll see. All right. All right. Oops, sorry. I know I gave you a quick glance there. Okay, let's do this one. I already have it popped over. Okay, so this is how it came out. Well, I mean, not terrible for an impromptu. I couldn't find my, if you remember correctly, I couldn't find my, and I have so many of them. See, I couldn't find any of them on that day. So I knew it was getting warm, so I had to pour it quickly because it had been sitting. But came out pretty good, yeah, for an impromptu. I got two little bubbles there, though. Look at that, and two right there on the edge. I think, yeah, that was the good one. This was the one that had the problem in the corner, if I remember correctly. Or was it this one? No, it was this one. It was definitely this one. But look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That came out gorgeous. For tabletop resin, it was just gonna be nothing. I just didn't know what to do, so I acted quickly. I didn't know how it would come out. I've never used tabletop resin for a bloom before, but look at that, you guys. Look at that. Is that beautiful? Got a few little bubbles there. Is that beautiful? Oh, I just love it. Look at that. Beautiful. Green with the pink and then pink with the green. Ah, it came out so nice. I'm so happy with this. I'm gonna have to file down those edges, and yeah, we'll probably trim them up in some gold or silver, and file down the edges, and then I'll get you some pictures and we will call it a day. But anyway, so thanks for coming back and checking the channel out. I appreciate you stopping in today. It means the world to me. The channel just started, and I'd like to continue and bring you content as much as possible. If you would please hit that like button, I'd appreciate it, and subscribe. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything at all, and you'll get notifications if you hit the bell, and it'll tell you when I put out another video. So if you'll do that, it would be most appreciated. And then if you want to go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment section, that would be amazing. I would appreciate it.
Okay, before we wrap up today, don't forget one lucky person is going to win these 2 blooms that we created in today's video. So if you'd like a chance to be that winner, all you have to do is leave a comment, like this video, and then make sure you're subscribed. Just as a quick reminder, for the entire first week of launching the channel, I'll be giving away all the demo pieces for each of the videos. This is simply my way of saying thank you so much for stopping by, for spending your time with me, and for being part of the journey right from the start. I truly appreciate every single one of you. Be sure to check back later this week for more videos, more creations, and more chances to win. Don't forget, it's completely free to subscribe, so go ahead and tap the button so you don't miss the next upcoming video. Until next time, take care and happy creating. Wait for those pictures now. They're going to be up next.
Got my silicone molds and my glove in place. 2-part epoxy, measure A and B. Stir it slow, no bubbles chasing me. Shimmering dreams in a mixing cup. Heat gun whisper makes them rise up. Pigment drops and alcohol ink. Mica powder makes the edges. From liquid glass to a crystal sea, every pore tells a story in me. Pour it slow, let it flow, watch it start to gleam. Sparkling rivers in a resin dream. Mixing pigment, mica and ink, swirl